Right, so the piece of lore we are looking for today is under the Kindlewastes. If you want to check the reference, it's in the journal under Kindlewastes and Derelict Kindlewastes. The map reference is the Sun Temple. So if we're looking in terms of where our start spot is at Cindervault, all the way over to your right. Now if you are making your way here, I have a level 4 flame shrine, so all of this shroud here is actually blue, but early in game it's red, so you're unable to make your way over here. So if you are getting your way over here, it's assumed you're sort of end game. So now that we've got that out of the way, there's a couple of ways you can actually get to this spot. You can head in by the top, which is where I'm heading in from right now. And your other way in is, if you're coming from the east, you can make your way from over near the Grim, where the Shroud Route is there, or Deep Cut. And there's a bridge, and it's quite easy to find your way here. You'll see there's some really large arches at the entry, and then you come up a bit of a corridor with some large pillars. You'll see some large pillars at the entry at the bridge, and large pillars either side as you're coming up the corridor, and there's a large archway as you enter into the main entry to get in. So in order to actually unlock this piece of lore, you need to solve the puzzles that are in here. Now, just entering the first building here, what you will need is a lockpick, and you'll also need a bow with some arrows for a button puzzle later on as well. Now, of course, as I mentioned before, it is sort of assumed that your end game, you are here. Not only because of how hard the enemies are that are here and what level they are, but also where it is on the map as well. So level 30 enemies here are quite difficult to get through, and you won't be getting through them if you're at a lower level, that's for sure. That's one, and you'll see one of the buttons is triggered on the doorway there. That's the second one. There's a little cable up to the third one there, and the last one here. There we go. Now we have a corridor, and there's a wooden chest in here. There's a health potion, and there's an activation for one of the buttons. There's also some vases you can loot in there as well. And how you'll know that you actually have completion, you'll see on the top of the door there, you'll see one of the buttons is complete. Now we just head over to the next section. This section here, we have a puzzle. So you'll see there's pressure pads, and the door down the end is open currently. And what will happen is if you put a foot wrong on the pathway here, the door itself will actually close. So that's the correct pattern that you need to follow, as we've just done there. And we have another wooden chest here, and that's button number 2. And as we mentioned before, And look on the main door at the Sun Temple there, and you'll see the second plunger is activated. Taking a short way up here. See, there's a little lightning puzzle there. What will happen here is there's another wooden chest for us to collect. Once we activate that third trigger there, you'll notice the lightning puzzle is now active. You don't really need to worry about this too much. You can just double jump over it if you want. And that's the third puzzle done. So now you'll see we just enter in here. Now there's a couple of things that are relevant here, one of which is that there's a gold chest in here. I don't really need an eagle eye because I already have a few of them. There's a ton of vases and whatnot in here, and you would have noticed that there's no enemies or anything around here at all. And all you need to do is just head upstairs here. You'll see there's a skull here, and you'll need to see there's a skull here, and you can search him, and what you'll get from that, you'll unlock the desert temple block. And right next to it there is the lore for Kindlewastes, Derelict Kindlewastes, Deserted. And that's it. Also, just outside the door, need to make some more space once again. There are them. You'll also be able to get 4 sparks from there as well. So once again, just looking on the map, you'll see it's the Sun Temple, and once again looking at the journal, it is Kindlewastes and Derelict Kindlewastes. Right, and that's it. Once again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on Glitch Gaming.